So guys,
Okay. Welcome back, students. Are you there?
Oh, yes, we are.
Yes, Kota.
Thank you.
Morning, Miss. I mean, oh,
Good.
like I can't talk.
Let's go for another 20 minutes. And towards after 15 minutes, I'll give 5 minutes for question and answer. So if you have any thing to ask, then after the 15 minutes, we have the privilege to ask. Okay. Are you there, everybody? Fun.
Yes, we are.
Here
Yes.
we go to
Oh,
the Civil War. Okay. The Civil War itself, our Bougainvillea conflict. Okay, you can see on the screen. By late 1988, the 10 cent grew, and over the mine led to violence, which resulted in development of they deployed the Bougainvillea government because at that time 45% of the revenue, national revenue of the government is from the mine, the Bougainvillea mine. Therefore, whatever the landowners wanted to sell the mining, government sent police force, police or constabulary, mobile squads, and some elements of defense force into Bougainvillea to release that 10 cent in Bougainvillea. Although initially strict, the areas they went there. In 1988, the 10 cent was very high. Then to the actual the police were sent in, army defense was sent in. The actual conflict started in 1989. Abuses when the police and defense force personnel went to Bougainvillea, abuses were reported to have been committed against the population by both sides during the fighting, especially our security personnel between government forces and rebels of Bougainvillea Revolutionary Army. So BRA, before the establishment of the BRA, there was that group called PLA. What PLA stands for? Anggota Landowners Association. And the leader was a female by the name of Francisca Samos, and his assistant was the one that initiated the conflict, Francis Honda, was the secretary. So from PLA, it grew into BRA. BRA stands for Revolutionary Army. So that's the background of an organization, and then an organization, then to a rebel group called BRA. So that's the background to the conflict. The mine was subsequently closed in 1989. And many non-Bougainvilleans left the island. I won't check when you come back to school, you ask him. In that category, he was working there as a young man, but when the crisis arises, he came back and he went to stay in Moresby and he's engaged in the paradise as independent. But you can ask him. Fighting continued for a year. It was from 1988 to 89. During which widespread human rights violations were alleged to have occurred, the burning of many villages and people were hanged, and the army and the police, soldiers and royal constable went and teach abusive things to the Bougainvilleans in order to say that, okay, quit the crisis or find the leader. The leader of the crisis was late Prince Honor. So with that, they went and did many abuse to the community in their respective villages. However, in early 1990, Papua New Guinea withdrew, leaving in control of BRA. So they cannot, because they are like a guerrilla, like we saw in Vietnam, the Vietnam War. The Vietnamese form a guerrilla movement, fought against the Americans and the South Vietnamese. So that's a guerrilla tactic. The Bougainvilleans used the guerrilla tactic. So the Papua New Guinea government withdrew its police and defense. So then the island was in the hands of the Bougainvilleans, especially the rebel group called BRA. Despite agreeing to disarm and negotiate, Francois, the leader of BRA, unilaterally declared independence in May 1990. Unilaterally means without condition, without negotiations. Say that we declare that particular part of Papua New Guinea or that particular area. We also saw a same scenario in unilateral declaration of independence for which country in Africa? Which country in Africa? Zimbabwe. So they unilaterally in 1960. Likewise, in 1990, the Libya French declared independence for Bougainvillea, and it's around second 10 week of May 1990. So we get independence, we can run on social, economic, and political affairs in Bougainvillea. So that's the idea of President Sona declaring independence because of the continuous mistreat of army and the withdrawal of government presence on the island. Okay, PNG government subsequently imposed a blockade. When they withdraw, they put a blockade on Bougainvillea, which was at times controversial, imposed by the Australian government, especially the army supplied the helicopter, and it was a shipping the war helicopter to hunt the Bougainvilleans there. So North Service reached Bougainville around that time. It was a blockade for from 1990 to 97, around there. It's about 4 years of blockade. So it is a sort of blockade, but Bougainvilleans tried their best to survive on the island with necessary things that they had. And then we were, as you're going to watch, or you watched that in grade 10 already, the coconut revolution. Coconut, everything is done with the plant, the cash crop coconut. So, and you'll be answering some questions on coconut revolution. I'll give you the video plus the questions. So it is what it is very important due to the blockade of the island to reach the island to the rest of Papua New Guinea and the world. Okay, that's we stop there. It's I think the 15 minutes gone, and I give you 5 minutes for any questions and queries you need to raise. Or you're asking questions. The 5 minutes, guys.
Yeah.
Any questions you'd like to ask or discuss, and we should discuss through during that presentation of the background to Bougainvillea crisis and the beginning of the crisis and how Papua New Guinea put blockade on Bougainvillea. Now, next lesson, we go through the effect of the conflict and towards autonomy, peace, ceasefire, peace, autonomy, and referendum. But, by the way, any questions? Any questions, guys? Hi, Jesse, are you there? Sega?
Yes, Mr.
Okay.
Mr. Is it okay if you go slide 1 and we take screenshots, please?
Go to slide 1?
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah, Mr. Slide 1 by 1 so we can get screenshots and copy the notes, please.
No, I will put the notes. I will put the notes for you. You can come in anytime. No, not anytime. It will be next week.
How will we come?
Next week, Monday.
Mr. Email
Yeah, sure, we'll just take screenshots.
Or should I?
Guys, it's okay.
Space bar for you.
Screenshot?
Yeah, Mr.
It's clear out there.
Yeah, Mr. So we move on, you know. We don't want to delay.
Okay. Any question? Any question?
Send it to the group.
You got another 2 more minutes. Any question?
Did that?
Who is?
Wait.
Who's not online?
Who's not online, guys? Daryl. Daryl's not online.
Oh, there,
No, he's there. Natasha
Mikey?
is.
Yeah, Natasha. I think.
Mikey's there.
Hi.
Okay. Any question? By the way, any question on Bougainvillea? You got how many? Yeah, 2 more minutes. And
We're all here.
after this one,
No, someone is not here.
Wait, Aaron's not here.
Aaron-
B.
Guys, I'm here.
Yeah.
Douglas B is there. Dougie T.
I cannot hear something.
Hi, Mr.
Just scream, just like ah.
Any questions? Any questions? 1 minute.
Yo,
No
making
question.
money.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Name some of the
Yeah.
Bougainvillea leaders that went through the crisis?
Francis something.
Francis Honor.
Excluding
I'm
Francis.
Francis.
Excluding Francis Honor.
Gusto ka ba ko na?
What's the Army commander? General Army commander of Bougainvillea crisis. It was a defense.
It was
Ted Joe. Is it?
What?
Joke something.
What? Probably in your
Of same color.
Gary.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much.
Perpetuacero, whatever his
Thank
name.
you, mister.
Okay.
That's the
Have a
guy.
great day.
Thank you very much for the lesson. And it's 20 minutes, and you never ask questions. And you questions, you can prepare questions. When you come back, you can ask questions. And we go to our next lesson. So thank you very much for the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Claro,
Mr.
Do we have math next?
Yeah.
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 I nowhere.